Hey guys, Steve Bysam here from stevebysam.com. So I wanted to discuss a little bit about blood type O and their diet. Now, blood type O thrives on a high protein, low carbohydrate diet. Type O's generally have a carbohydrate intolerance. So what does that mean? It means that their systems, including mine, because I'm a type O, are not meant to digest high carbohydrate foods, which include primarily grains, which would be wheat, oats, rye, what else? Spelt, and some of the alternative grains, but specifically wheat. If you're a type O blood type, you're going to find that avoiding wheat is one of the key factors in making you feel so much more energetic, so much calmer, so much just relaxed and just feeling good. And there's a reason for that, because for type O's, wheat actually blocks an enzyme that converts the adrenaline and noradrenaline, which are involved in the fight or flight response of the human body. They actually cause anxiety and fear, and there's of course good reasons to have these chemicals flowing through you, but not all the time. And they block this enzyme from converting those chemicals into dopamine, which is associated with pleasure and reward, calmness, relaxation. So this is something you want: more dopamine, less adrenaline, less noradrenaline. So what we got now is that we have wheat, which blocks the conversion of this enzyme. So that's really important for type O, is to avoid wheat. And that means whole wheat. That doesn't just include refined grains as well. You have to be careful of your cereal intake. You have to be careful of how much bread you eat. You're just going to feel better, especially if you're suffering from any kind of imbalance, disease. Avoiding wheat is going to be number one thing you can do to improve your life. The second thing you can do to improve your life is you need to eat protein. And I don't just mean like a little protein from beans or nuts. We're talking high quality protein. And for type O's, who are the oldest blood type, they thrive on animal protein. And this, of course, includes chicken and turkey, but specifically red meat. Now, red meat is controversial because there are actual blood types that don't digest red meat that well. You're not one of them, type O's. As a type O, you thrive on red meat. Red meat actually increases your dopamine levels. You actually, helps heal the gut for type O's. It helps block against stress. So you want to eat red meat, and you don't want to just cook and charbroil that stuff. You want to eat it as rare as you can get it. Type O's have a high strong stomach acid, so they are going to be protected against any kind of the bacteria or whatever you're scared about with red meat. So you want to eat that as rare as possible, and you want to eat red meat to feel good and to feel calm and feel centered. Not every type O maybe loves red meat, so you could try different alternative meats, like ostrich, venison. These are game meats you can get. Now they tend to be more expensive. Buffalo, bison, great choice. You increase muscle mass with these red meats, you actually can lose weight. And statistics show for blood type O's, this actually prevents and can help eliminate cancer and diabetes. You have an enzyme in your gut, type O specifically, that busts down fat. So eating more of the fat from the red meat is not a problem because you can break that down and digest it well and assimilate the proteins and calm your system down. Now, when I was avoiding all animal products as a vegan and eating healthy foods not for my blood type, I noticed specifically that a lot of my energy went to my head, and I was very emotional, very impulsive. But when I started to eat the red meat, I started to ground. I started to feel calmer, more relaxed. I could center. I could focus on what I needed to do. So the red meat really shifted my entire metabolism. I actually lost weight. I gained muscle. So now I'm thin. I used to be overweight. So again, if you're type O, I emphasize you at least try red meat for a week. Say you feel. I would say about 3 to 4 times per week. Now, of course, you could do fish. Cod is a great choice. The whitefish help regenerate and heal your intestines. What else? Of course, salmon for the omega-3s. Chicken and turkey are, pretty decent sources, but not as good as fish. And of course, the ultimate prize goes to red meat. And avoiding wheat. So let's see, red meat increases calmness. Wheat increases adrenaline, noradrenaline. So if you eliminate the wheat, increase the red meat, and you're a type O, man, you're going to do very, very well. One other food I'd recommend avoiding is corn. And that means high fructose corn syrup, which acts as a sweetener in most processed foods. Because it's a lot cheaper than just using regular sugar. Corn. That's baddie. It spikes your insulin levels. It's very addicting. Oprah is a type O, actually. And don't ask me how I found this out, but I do know she's a type O. And corn actually really messes with your insulin levels and kind of imbalances your thyroid. And type O's suffer from thyroid conditions as well as a few other things that I'd like to go into in my next video. So just to summarize, type O, high red meat, as rare as possible, medium if you need to, and eliminate wheat products. This includes cereals in the morning. This includes breads. This includes thickening agents that include wheat. This includes pasta that's made from wheat. So that's my advice for you type O's. You need to try it. You will feel tons better. So in my next video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about type O's and lifestyle, as well as more about the diet and what you should be incorporating and eliminating to feel your best for your blood type. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.